going to recite the old Ragged Flag poem, and since Gary has came the furthest away, Gary Wiseman, he's my favorite nephew. I can say that since he's the only one here and get by with it. But anyway, Gary, it's so good to see you, and I want to dedicate this poem to you.
Thank you.
We have to use our imagination a little bit. In your mind, try to understand this is a ragged old flag, and it's leaning on a pole. It's such a beautiful flag. I think I'm perhaps a little prejudiced, but I think of all the national flags throughout the world, we have the most beautiful flag. I have to admit that I get angry sometimes when I see our old flag being burnt and being stomped on. Maybe I shouldn't be that way, but some people say, well, Leon, don't think anything about that. So that's just a piece of cloth. But to me, it means more than just a piece of cloth. It stands for so much, for freedom, for justice, peace, suffering, and it's just a great symbol that we have in our great nation. We have a lot of problems here in our nation today, and most certainly we all need to get in a habit each and every day to say a little prayer for our people in Washington. You know, they have such an awesome job, and I think even though things are so difficult, we know that the Almighty God can take care of each and every problem that we got, but I think it's very important that we all pray. Ragged old flag. As I walked across the county courthouse square, on a bench, a little old man was sitting there. I said, "Sir, your old courthouse looks kind of run down." He said, "No," said, "it'll do for our little town." I said, "The old flagpole is leaning a bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "My friend, won't you have a seat?" So I sat down. He said, "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" And I said, "Yes, I think it is." He said, "Well, friend, I really don't like to brag, but I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag." He said, "You see that little hole there? That's when Washington took her across the Delaware. She got powder burns the night Francis Scott Key said, 'Oh, wasn't it right? Oh, say, can you see?' And she almost fell at the Alamo. Beside the Texas flag, she waved on though. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville. She got cut again on Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. In Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole by a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, in Vietnam. She went where she was sent by our Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships on the bridal phone, and now they've quit waving here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied and refused, and the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. Oh yes, she's getting threadbare, and she's wearing mighty thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. She's been through the fire before, but I think she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning. We take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up right. My friend, I guess I do like to brag, 'cause I am mighty proud of that ragged old flag. God bless America. Thank you, Gary, for the privilege of doing this.